Some celebs pull up loco. You know we up next, pull up mofos. They don't see they on repeat, they like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. For now, I'm loco. For now, I preserve the beat, I'm more loud. I said I'm more loud, I'm more loud.
Yes, my peoples, man, big up yourself, man. Big up the whole Metric community. Everybody inside. Come on, man. Smash the likes on your way in. Yeah, we're going to get straight into it, man. You don't know me. I don't do no clickbait. I've got some news, breaking news. Literally just came out as I'm coming on. I have to change my whole title, bro. Because I was coming in to say Ruben safe. And then now there's talks about giving him a way out. So Ruben might run. This is the best time. If he is going to run, this is probably the best time for him to run. So this is the boy Ruben. Obviously, we're going to get into the match and all of that in a minute. Don't worry. But he's been offered. He's about to get offered an escape from his Man United nightmare. Benfica delegation. We're at the Etihad to witness the derby demolition with the presidential hopeful ready to offer Amoring an escape. Yes, Amoring can cut out if he wants right now. If he wants, he can get out of there right now. Let me show you a lot more about this. Ruben Amoring could be offered an escape from Manchester United after the leading candidate to become Benfica's next president turned up at the Etihad to watch Sunday's derby. Joao Noronha Lopez has made no secret of his plans to take Amoring back to Benfica. Remember, guys, Amoring used to play for Benfica. He used to play for Benfica. He's proper born Benfica. Like, he's over there. And then he went to Sporting to coach them. But he's always been a Benfica fan as well. So, boy, that looks like it could be a 1-2-3. It could be a domino effect. It could be a mutual agreement to just squash this one here. So we'll see what happens with this, man. But Ruben could be offered an escape from Man United. So is he going to get up and just call it a day? Because he said he will leave. He will leave without no pay last time, remember, guys? So what's going to happen here? Let me know what you lot think. From what I've seen, Ruben looks to be safer than the Golden Forks. But it could be a mutual thing, though, Charlie. It could be a mutual thing where they both just turn around and go, you know what? Let me get out of here. It's not working out for me, etc. I know you lot watched the game yesterday. I know you lot have seen the quotes that's come out. It's gone bananas. Ruben saying it's not my system. And when you look at the goals were nothing to do with the system that we conceded. But there's so much talks about he's not won enough games and whatnot, which is all understandable. But he's been offered a way out. So Ruben might skip out. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? He might get out of there. Let me know what you lot think about this, guys. Not good enough match. 100% might sell my ticket for Saturday. You know what's crazy? I got offered a ticket for Chelsea game on Friday. And I said, you know what? Let me wait and see what happens with City. I was sitting there like, I'm not going to go yet. I'm not going to take it yet. Let me wait and see what happens with City, and then I'll take it. I'm not taking it now. I'm not on it. Rainy and all of that. So we'll see what happens, man. But this is what's going on. Ruben might skip. He could skip. It's on him. This is breaking news, 4:11. So about 20 minutes ago, this came out 24 minutes ago. And this is the boy, Chris Wheeler. You don't know Chris Wheeler is solidified when it comes to Man United. So, boy, I don't know, man. Look, reports suggesting Benfica could be prepared to offer Ruben the manager job. This is the guy. He's the new Benfica president. And he's saying, yo, he wants Ruben back over there. That was working for him. Remember, what works for you is what they're going to go and stick with. You got to stick with what works for you. Ruben might understand, you know what, my thing's not working in the Prem. Let me just go back to Benfica, bro. I used to support them back in the day. Why would I not just go there? You know what I mean? Metric community, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, my peoples, man. Come on, man. You know me, man. I'm just coming here, giving you lot some of the news and skipping out. You understand? I don't want to do no long videos anymore because there's not a lot of transfer news, etc. I'm not really with the long videos, but I will be with the long stuff soon. But for now, I just want to come on quickly, show you lot what's really good. So make sure you lot are liking and smashing the likes, my peoples. Actually, I'm not even upset we lost. I said it before the game. City will beat us. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, a lot of people, you know what it is? It's like, I get it, innit? Like, with this Amoring thing, like, people are just vexed because his win rate is so poor and his man management in the game, his game management, it doesn't work. In-game management, like for you to change certain things in the game and people are getting mad. He keeps changing defenders. It's crazy. Like I was watching that game yesterday and I was like, bro, we need something different. And Kobe Mayu was the best player for Man United yesterday when he came on the pitch. When he came on the pitch, I think Kobe Mayu was one of our best players. He was playing cold. So I don't know why he's not playing Kobe. He needs to start playing Kobe a bit more. And he played Kobe with Bruno yesterday. There wasn't none of that talk. You understand? Take Amorim, please. Amorim out. Yeah, it's mad right now. He has terrible man management. In-game management, you mean, though, innit? Not man management. You talk about in-game. I said the same thing as well. System is trash. Yeah, everyone's vexed, man. This is what happens, man. But, bruv, listen. I think it's a situation where it's getting a bit, I wouldn't say untenable, but it's getting like every time we lose, Man United is so big that we can sit here. Everyone sat and said, we'll give it 10 games. We'll give it to Christmas. We can't lose a game. Anytime we lose a game, everyone goes crazy. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what happens. And that's the stuff about Manchester United. It's so big of a club that you lose a game and the pressure's already on you as well. So it's a bit crazy, man. It's crazy. At first, I'm going to lie, I was onto a lot of the content creators because I was like, you're just being reactionary. You're just trying to get views, blah, blah, blah. Now I understand people are actually voicing their opinion now and saying, nah, you know what, bro, this is too mad. So I get it. It's crazy, bro. And yesterday was mad. Mitch, I'm saying Bruno must have something in his contract where he cannot be subbed. Yeah, Bruno didn't have the best game yesterday. I'll be real. Bruno didn't have his best game. And he should have and maybe could have got subbed. But who knows, man? Would it have helped us? Mayu came off the bench. Who could have got subbed for Bruno? When you actually look at it in the ice scheme of things, like who could have got subbed for Bruno now? Mayu was on the pitch. Casemiro came on. Who else could we have put on? There was no one else that we could have put on. So I don't even know, man. I don't even know who we could have replaced for Bruno. Enough is enough. No more excuses. Nuno did well at Forest. Even Burnley was more competitive against Liverpool than us against Man City. I hear it. Joshua Xerxes. Didn't Xerxes come on? Who did Xerxes come on for? Sesko. Yeah, but Xerxes can't play in the middle though, can he? Oh yeah, Bruno moved to the 10 by then. I know what you're saying. It's true. 100%, man. I hear it now. You see everything. Let me tell you something. You see me. I was the most Ruben in guy ever. No one can tell me nothing about Ruben. And I'm still not going to come out here and shout mad. But I understand now. The cries is crazy. Like the in-game management, we need to be switching things out. And he's saying he's not going to change. He's not blaming it on the system, etc. But I want to show you that anyway, there's a manager that's meant to be the #1 new target. I don't know how true this is, but I'm going to show you, I bring you all the United news. But this is what's just came out literally half an hour ago. Benfica delegation were at the Etihad to witness the derby, and they might offer him an escape. Yeah, Benfica their new president wants Ruben Amorim. Joao Norino Lopez has made no secret of his plans to take Amorim back to Benfica if he erupts Rui Costa in the next month's election. He's currently ahead in the poll. So basically, Joao Norino Lopez, he's fighting this Rui Costa in the elections of the presidential thing of Benfica. If he wins the presidential thing with Benfica, this Joao Lopez guy, he wants Ruben back. Ruben used to play for Benfica, but he's never managed them. So that's the situation with this. He wants to win that. As soon as he wins that, he's saying, I want to go. And that's him in the picture there in the middle. That's him. He's trying to be the president of the new Benfica team. So if he gets that presidential job, he's saying, I want Ruben to be the manager. He killed it here in Portugal. He done it with Sporting, who wasn't really our rivals at the time. It was Benfica and Porto going bang for bang. He went and took on Sporting and showed that he's the best manager over there. So Benfica won't have no problem bringing him back to Sporting because his system was working so good over there. It's just the Prem where they might have a bit of reservations. Like, oh, do you know what I'm trying to say? We've got our reservations with him in the Prem. But in Portugal, they're not going to have no reservations of him in there. So they might offer him an escape route to bust out. And if he gets Benfica's next president. Remember, he's winning the polls at the moment. He's winning the polls. So he's winning these polls. So it could go his way. He becomes the Benfica president, bam, and then just ends up taking Ruben with him. Who knows? So this is what we're dealing with, bro. Breaking news, guys. Do you understand? So, boy, I don't know, man. But I don't know. It's all gone mad. People want Ruben sacked. It's crazy. Like, anything can happen. Chelsea game, we could get smacked. We could get walloped. Chelsea is playing us 3 days after they play Bayern Munich. And people are still saying, yep, Chelsea's going to smack us over. Like, that should be enough for us. That should be what? They're playing us after 3 days after Bayern Munich. We should be eating them for dinner. What are you talking about? Easy. Do you know what I'm trying to say? They're going to be tired. They're going to be mentally drained. All these things. But we're sitting there and everyone's scared now saying, oh, mate, Chelsea's going to end up beating us. Let me show you Chelsea's lineup. Look at Chelsea, bro. They're playing on Wednesday and then they're playing us 5:30 on Saturday. 2 days to rest. That's all they've got. 2 days to rest, guys. And we're scared of them now. This is what we're dealing with, bro. And I kind of feel like until about the 25th minute, 26th minute, we held our own in City, man. 26th minute or something. Until Foden's goal went in, we kind of held our own, but we just collapsed, bro. I'll be real, man. I don't think we had a shot. We had that Sesko shot early in the game. If you want to count that as a shot on target, that was like early in the game. That was a slow shot. That was never going to damage Donnarumma. And even Donnarumma, he surprised me. He's a good keeper, man. That save he made from Mbeumo, oh my days. That was a mad save. You know what I'm saying? And then we just had the same thing that we usually keep having now is we're missing chances. Casemiro's onside. Mbeumo just hits it. Like, this has happened every game. This is what happens sometimes. And I think that's why they're kind of backing him. Because all these reports have come out today saying that we're still backing Amoring, etc. Obviously, this Benfica stuff's just come out half an hour ago. But earlier in the day, we've had all the stuff about they're still backing him, etc. Because they're saying that the way the results are happening, they don't feel like the games are going like that. We're missing a lot of chances. We missed chances against Arsenal. We missed chances against Burnley. And then we missed a few. Obviously, bruv, I don't think that's an excuse. We was thing, innit? Like, we wasn't really doing much. We were just staying in the game to about the 60th minute. Then we started having some more chances. Which was, you get it? They were kind of sitting deep as well. You don't really see City sit like that. They were sitting very deep. So it's a weird one, man. But all I can say to you guys is whatever's going to be is going to be. And I don't think they're going to get rid of him. Unless, obviously, he ends up quitting. I don't think they get rid of Amorim. Unless Amorim turns around and says, I quit Manchester United, I don't think they get rid of him. I'll tell you like this for free. So all this Amorim now, it's going mad and that. I don't think there's any reason for it to go mad. What's this now? Yeah. So that's what I think is going to happen, man. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. I don't think he goes. And they're saying that he's here for the long term. He's not here for the short term. He's here for the long term. So they don't need to sack him over 1-2 games. And you got to remember something, you know. This is Manchester City we played as well. This is Man City. We didn't play Burnley or Sunderland and get beaten 3-0 and get outplayed. It was Manchester City, a team that every single bookmaker put us to lose anyway. We was always going to lose anyway, in everyone's mind. Man United are shit. We're going to lose anyway. So that's what was going to happen. You are right, though. Most of us United fans are biggest crybabies in the league. Boy, it is where it is, man. This is what I'm saying. I kind of understand the cry, though. I understand why people are crying, man. I get it. Do you understand? My man is acting up, and that record doesn't go in his favor. To come in here and have that, we say 30 games, you've only got 31 points. It's crazy. So, yeah, it doesn't help him at all. And then, of course, on top of that, the in-game management is just not working out. Kobe Mainu was the best player for Man United when he came off the bench. I don't know if you don't watch the same game I watched, me. Kobe Mainu came on and was moving proper. I liked the way he was playing. He must have a little spot in the system. Surely. How can we sit there and say he's not got a spot? If he's playing like that against Manchester City, he can play like that against every team in the league. Man City's meant to be the best team. So Kobe Mainu should have a spot in this system. I don't know what's going on. So we'll see, man. We'll see what happens, man. But it's a weird one, man. It's just this whole thing is just gone mad. I know you lot saw what happened. Ruben came out yesterday and said he's not changing his philosophy. It's nothing to do with the three at the back. I'm not changing my style. If I change the man has to go. He said, if they want to sack me, they sack me. But why would I change who I am? And this is what Ange Postecoglou was saying. He said, that's just who we are, mate. High line for life. That's what Ange Postecoglou was doing, and he got sacked. Obviously, Ruben, I can't see Ruben getting sacked unless it gets untenable. Unless it goes crazy where we're just getting jab left, right, and centre. Chelsea jab us. Brentford comes to Old Trafford. That's why we're playing them at Old Trafford. Are we playing Brentford at Old Trafford? Where are we playing Brentford? We can't be in it. It's got to be at Brentford. Let me see. What's this? Fixtures. If Brentford come and jab us, now we're playing them at the thing. Even so, though, 12:30 kickoff. That will fuck up our whole week on a Saturday. Brentford come and jab us. Chelsea jab us. Sunderland jab us. We're in trouble. That's it. I think Amorim is done. If we get jabbed up by Brentford that lost Wissa, Mbumo, Norgard, their captain, and Thomas Frank, we are finished, mate. I'm telling you that now. We cannot get jabbed up by Brentford, bro. That to all them else. Anyone else on this list, I don't mind. On this list, let me make it a bit far. Look, Sunderland, we should smash them in. Brentford, we should do them in, really. And then we got Liverpool, Chelsea. Brighton's a bit of a tricky one. Obviously, Belieber's not playing his best, but they still got quality. Matoma and what's the other keys on the Mente on the wing. Forest, we should be jabbing them up. But then again, we've lost to Ange 4 times last season, so who knows what can happen there. But really, Forest lost to West Ham. I know everyone's saying we're bad and United are shit, etc. But Forest lost to West Ham. Like, are you not being serious here? Like, West Ham beat Forest 3-0. We can smash them in. So I feel like if he doesn't win them 3 games, at least, Brentford, Sunderland at home. Sunderland at home should be 1-2-3. Nottingham Forest, I think it'll be a bit peak. But remember, Ange just had our number. Maybe if it was Nuno or something playing that defensive line, then cool. And then look who we got after. So we got Ange Postecoglou, who's had our number. And then we got Tottenham, who's had our number with Ange. We ain't beat Tottenham. We lost 4 games to Tottenham last season alone. And all of them was from Ange. So that's 2 games that we could go back to back, acting up. So we'll see what happens, bro. We'll see what happens. But the next few games is really brutal for Ruben, for everyone, to get something in this thing. Because if we stay in the second half of the table, bro, we're in trouble, mate. I'll tell you that now. We cannot stay in the second half of the table, especially come Christmas. Look at the table. Come Christmas, we cannot be sticking around the second half of the table. Look at us. 14. We could have won and went to 6th, 7th, 14th. Chelsea next. We win 1 game, 5, 6, 7. We'll end up about 6th, 7th. Obviously, depending on the stuff around us, etc. But we cannot end up in the second half of the table, bro, by Christmas, brother. We've got to at least be 8th, 9th or something around these places where we can still get a Champions League, etc. So let's just hope that everything just patterns up and boils over, because, mate, I couldn't even come on live yesterday. After that game there, I just said, yeah, I'm not coming on live. Forget about it. It's done. I'm so pissed off. I don't know how people come here and do videos, bro, and do like reactions and that. I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. So let me show you a lot more news. I've just showed you a lot about this. For those that missed it, whoever's just come in the chat, make sure you smash the likes and subscribe, my peoples. We do this every day. Yeah. The boy Ruben has been offered a way out. He's been offered an escape. If he wants to cut out now, it's his time. He's been offered an escape by Benfica. The president of Benfica, who's going to be the president of Benfica, wants him. He was at the Etihad yesterday, as you can see there. That's him in the middle picture. He has made it no secret. When you click into the actual article, this is what it breaks down, and it just tells you that he's winning the polls right now. So he should be the president, and he's made it no secret that he plans to take Amorim back to the Portuguese league. So Amorim can turn around and say, listen, mate, I want to go. I know I'm set over there. I've got a job opportunity. Because remember, if he gets sacked in the next month or so, he might not have no job until how knows? Tell me one Man United. Tell me one person that's been sacked that's gone straight into a job. Man United manager. I've never seen one go straight into a job. Jose Mourinho had to wait a little bit. Van Gaal, Eric Ten Hag, how long did he take? And he just got Leverkusen and they sacked him after 2 games. Who else is there? Ragnick, he's never had a job again. Bro, Austrian job. This is what I'm saying. Like, so much people they wait so long after. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, look at that. They take long. So he might look at this and go, bruv, you know what? I'm going to get a job straight away in the league that I know what I was doing. And it's the team I've supported all my life. He supports Benfica. He's made it known as well. He's made it known. Even when he was doing all that with Sporting, he let them know, I support Benfica. So he might cut out, bro. He might take this opportunity and just skip. Who knows, bro? And especially if we start playing the same way we play in a few of these games. I feel like a lot of the games we've been unlucky, but a lot of people are going to say it's the system, and I get that. So if we carry on playing and where we're acting up and he's seeing that, right, these players are not playing for me, you might just say, bro, it's long. Look at the way he was talking after that game against Grimsby. Imagine we have that same moment next week against Brentford. Imagine we have that same situation with Brentford where we didn't play and then we get beaten like 3-0 from Brentford. He might turn around and go, bro, these players are not playing for me. I'm tired. And he's saying that it's the mentality. That's what he's saying. He's saying it's not the system, it's the mentality. So, boy, we'll see, bro. It's crazy, man. It's techie. It's techie. So we'll see. But he can skip out if he wants. So we'll see. Do you think our players are better than what they are but are limited because of the system the manager plays? What system will get the most out of these players? Good question, Shane. What I think is, I think we've been unlucky at the same time because we've missed so much opportunities that have just been straight on. But then at the same time, I feel like the system does limit a lot of these players. Do you get it? Like, for a lot of things that they want to do. Like, someone like Kobe, he came on yesterday, he was the best player for us. That's what I think. But the system doesn't suit him to a T because he's got to be running back. He ain't got all that pace. But if we played free in the middle, he wouldn't have to run back as much because there's someone who is next to him. Do you get what I'm trying to say to you? He's playing with two. So what City was doing was putting more people in the middle. They have Dorku over there. They'll have Rodri, Reinders, Foden. They're just packing out the middle. And then sometimes they'll get even a left back. Who was the left back again for them yesterday? Was it Vardio? Who was their left back again? I can't remember. But someone else, they were packing it out so much that they have to rondo you. That's what they will do. But because we was playing, I don't think we really got done up in the middle like that because we were so mid-block. We had the mid-block kind of sharpish. But I think it's limiting them a bit. I'll be real. But then again, I just feel like, bro, we've been unlucky as well. You get it? It's been crazy, bro. Because if you're looking at it as a fan that you're from someone else, say you're a Chelsea fan in this chat right now, you're going to look at it and just say, Man United are shit. They scored a last-minute win against Burnley. They're shit. But Man United fans, all of us know, we watched that game and we should have peppered them. We should have been like 4-0 up in the first half. You get what I'm going to say? Like, it's so weird that we can say that. Man City is the only game I can say that we didn't take our chances until, obviously, we had some after in the 70th minute, whatever, and that was more or less done. Casemiro and Boomo. But all the other games, you had the Arsenal game, we had loads of shots, chances. Then we had the Burnley game. Then we had Fulham. We could have been 3-0 up in the first half. So the system is doing loads where it was putting us in positions where we could score. But Man City, for some weird reason, we didn't really have them chances. We had the Sesko one, when it was 1-1 with Donnarumma, and Donnarumma still. And then what happened after that until the 60th minute? Nothing. We never done nothing. So that's what I'm saying. It's a weird one, man. It's a good question, though. So it's like a bit of both. But I do feel like it's not getting the best out of a lot of them, though. Do you get it? And it's just hot and miss. 1 minute you see Dorgu have a blinding game. Look at Dorgu in pre-season. We're watching him when like, this guy's going to be cold this season. He's coming. 1 minute he has a good game. Next minute he has a stinker. 1 minute good game. It's just too hot and cold. So that's what I feel like is happening, man. So that's the situation with that. And then we had this stuff. Obviously, this is what he came at yesterday. I will do everything I can for Man United. This is my message to the fans. I'm suffering more than them. I won't change my philosophy. If any of us want it changed, you change the man. Simple. He's saying it's not going. United views progress is being made despite the results. The impact of injuries to key players such as Cunha and Mount has also been noted. So they're saying that they've seen progress happening. Obviously, if you look at the stats and everything we're doing and how much shots, etc., we have made progress. But remember, Amorim's came in and he's had the first season was finished 15th. And this season, what's killed him is Grimsby. If Grimsby never happened, maybe we'll be okay. But because of Grimsby, that just killed us. Literally, like everyone just thinks we're shit. So you've got to get results, man. Do you understand? Man United officials have reportedly stressed they regard Ruben Amorim's appointment as a long-term project and nothing communicated in the aftermath of Sunday's losses at odds with that. So they're not trying to be reactionary. Us fans are reactionary, innit? We want to see something. We want to see results. We're going to get it from all our friends. If we lose, they don't get that. If they lose, Sir Jim ain't going to have 100 texts from his mates saying, like, that's not happening. It's for us. That's happening for. So they're not reactionary as us, but they're saying that they've seen him as a long-term project. So that's what's going on. It's crazy. I don't think he's going to go anywhere. Unless he turns around himself and leaves, I don't think he walks. Fabrizio's come out with a message as he does. He's done a little YouTube video. Let me show you what he said. I'm not even going to play it. I can't be bothered. At the moment, for Manchester United, they keep sending positive messages about Ruben. I can guarantee that Sir Jim Ratcliffe being at the Etihad Stadium yesterday is also quite a strong message because he wants to be close to the squad, close to the staff, and close to all the people at Manchester United now to understand what's really needed to sort the situation. At the moment, Ruben Amorim, what he says in public when he says, I'm not going to change my philosophy, he's sending a clear message to the club. So Ruben Amorim is not going to change the system. Ruben Amorim is convinced the problem is not about the system, not the majority of the players. He's quite happy with the squad he has. He's convinced it's about the mentality of the team. That's what he thinks. He thinks the mentality is not there. As soon as they build up their mentality, they should be able to fix up and maybe start winning. I don't know. But he feels that the mentality is what's lacking out of this squad. It's not the system. Man, keep blaming the system. We can see the 3 goals, all the goals that we conceded. None of it was got to do with the system. You could have conceded all them goals with a back 4. Dorku stepping past Miami like he wasn't even there. It don't matter what system you're playing, bro. At the moment, on Monday morning from Manchester United, we're not getting messages of a club deciding to change. So that's the message as of today. He's not going nowhere for now. So that's what Fabrizio Romano's gone and said on his YouTube channel, that they're not trying to change him. It's not going to happen. Obviously, we've had other messages just come out in the last second or so. So I'll show you that in a minute. But this is what he's saying, that it's a myth. Sir Jim is happy, etc. And they're looking at him as a long-term project. Do you understand? The same way they looked at some of the players that they brought in. They brought in Sesko instead of Watkins because Sesko is a long-term project. Watkins, by the time we want to win this Premier League 2028, Watkins is done. So this is what they're trying to do with the manager. Like, we know it's going to take time, but results do matter. So get some results on the board. We need to be in the top half of the table, bro, by December. That's all I'm trying to say. If we're not in the top half of the table, I think this guy's missing. I'll be real. I don't think they're going to be as reactionary as us, like I said. But if we're not in the top half of the table, bro, I think he's missing, bro. I'll tell you that for free. Yeah, so win a few games. Like I said, Brentford and all of that are coming up. Maybe we beat Chelsea. Who knows? Chelsea's got a game before us. We win a few games, then we might be all right. But until we win a few games, bro, I think he's in, like, trust me, he's in trouble. So Brentford, we should be slapping them up. Sunderland, yeah, man. So that's how I look at it, bro. I just look at it that he has to try and pattern up some results, man. Even if he's got to change something to get some results in, do it, bro. But the fact he keeps turning around and saying, I'm not changing, being so bold is mad. Change something, big man. We don't want you to change your whole philosophy, bro. But throw a next man in the midfield or something, brother. Like, come on, man. You're moving a bit mad, Amorim, man. I'm trying to help you here, bro. I'm just like, come on, what's going on, broski? You're moving mad. And then obviously Sean Connolly's come out and said, listen, despite the growing discontent among a fractured Man United fan base, Ruben Amorim and Ineos officials believe they have been unfortunate in key moments this season. A confidence in progression continues to outweigh frustration. You hear that, yeah? You don't hear what I'm saying to you? Ruben Amorim and Ineos officials believe they have been unfortunate in key moments this season. What did I just say to you about 10 minutes ago? A lot of the games, they had chances to win the game or blow teams apart, and it didn't happen. So they're not going to look at it as us. We're looking at it as, bruv, we beat Burnley 3-2. They're looking at it and saying, bro, we should have been 5-0 up in the first half. Ruben's not on the pitch. Ahmad's missing sitters. Xerxes. That's how they're looking at it. We should have scored goals against Arsenal. We didn't. I think City game's the only game we never had clear-cut chances in the first half. Every game, Fulham, we could have been 3-0 up in the first half. Bruno's missing penalties. That's how they're looking at it. That's what this is saying to us. Ruben Amorim and Ineos officials believe they have been unfortunate in key moments this season. Do you understand? You see how Liverpool have been lucky now? Liverpool scoring the last goal, every game they're scoring. For the last 4 games, they've scored a winner in the 83rd minute onwards. 2 winners in 90 minutes. That's what Liverpool's been doing. It's been unlucky for him. That's how he's looking at it. That's why he's sitting there and saying, yeah, they're looking at him and saying, bro, my man's doing something. We've seen positives, but we're just being unlucky. But obviously, they understand, innit? It's a results game, bro. You have to get results in. So, Ruben, just go out there, get some results. You'll shut everyone up. And I've just showed you the lineup. We've got Chelsea 3 days after they play Bayern Munich. They're playing Bayern Munich on Wednesday. We've got them on Saturday. They barely can even rest. And they're going to go out there and play with their best team. So, come on, man. Go and beat Chelsea convincingly. Chelsea ain't even been that good. They played Fulham. They played Brentford. They played, was it Palace? They haven't been convincing, bro. There was only one team that they beat convincing. That was West Ham. That's it. Look at that. West Ham. The Fulham game, Fulham scored a good goal. They ruled it out. It changed the momentum. Brentford, come on. What's going on here? What we doing here? So this is what I'm saying, man. We go out there and smack Chelsea. They're playing on Wednesday, 17th, which is Wednesday, and then they play on Saturday, bro. Smack Chelsea and just shut everyone up, bro. That's what you got to do, Ruben. Smash in Chelsea quickly and just shut everyone up. Simple as that. Yeah? If you want to just, you know what I mean? Move to Chelsea, move to Brentford. We're back in the top 6, top 8, whatever. All right, you've got some breathing room. But until man start getting some games, it's just going to look mad. That's all it is, bro. He just needs to get a few wins. Good, get Ruben out. Ineos will look like idiots again if they do not get this fraud out. Take him now. This is kind of mad. To be honest with you, he should have started Lamens against City at least. Then he might have got away with it with playing Bayern there. I think Bayern there never done any standard hooks. You know, like he does like the maddest mistakes. I don't think he done any of the mad mistakes, but he should have came out for Haaland's goal though. The one that he got chipped. The second one, when Haaland played it, he had no chance. When Haaland was 1-on-1 with the keeper. But the one before that, when Haaland just chipped it, dinked him over him, he should have came out for that. The same way Donnarumma came out is what Bayern there should have done. So I get it, but Lamens could have came in and we might have conceded more. Who knows? Like, you just never know with these situations, man. Do you understand? So man's talking about Lamens now because of what happened. But if we scored and it never went like that, we wouldn't have said that. He just needs to adjust it. We are not always overloading midfield. Every team in the Premier League will always deploy a 2-man midfield with an inverted fullback or winger to make it a 3 of. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying to you. At least invert one of them centre-backs or something to get in the middle. Because the way they just badding it up, the way that's what everyone's trying to do. And the way they had Doku slipping in there, Doku was slipping in that midfield where he turned around and done that jink. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, bro. He's going to sack himself. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. You should try Diego Leon. What, over who? Dogu, Joseph. What, over Dogu, yeah? Amoring in or out. A point per game is relegation form and unacceptable. Amoring deserves criticism, but Ineos and Barada deserve the most criticism. Amoring has to adapt, not change. Or he's cooked. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He has to adapt. When he keeps saying, I'm not going to change my system, everyone's talking about the 3 at the back. He can keep the 3 at the back, but just change something. Do you know what I'm saying? Throw a next man in midfield or something. Ruben Amorim retains the support of Man United hierarchy. A source close to Amorim admits it is incredible that his position is not under genuine threat. I think he just threw that in there himself. Man said a source is close to Amorim. Say it's incredible. He knows his position's at threat. He knows. He gave up his position. He said he will leave if he has to leave. So I don't know what he's talking about with that one there still. Technically, our players are miles away. Physically, they are miles away. Usually when a club comes out and publicly backs someone, then someone ends up catching the bullet. Yeah, it's true. It is true. It goes the opposite way. This manager can't win back-to-back and it's been a year. If he was a good manager, he would at least you see tweaks, but he keeps deflating. Yeah. That's what I said. The in-game management is what's killing him. The in-game management is killing him, bro. That's what's going on. Ineos are idiots. They're just here to build a stadium. Wilcox, Barada, Vivell don't know what they're doing. Luke Shaw was so weak. Luke Shaw's always weak. That's why when I put my team and I put who we think, I put that we have Mazaravi as a left centre back. I didn't want Luke Shaw, bro. I didn't want Luke Shaw. Look, TalkSport, Alex Crook, the Crook came out, said the same thing. Alex Crook, Ruben Amorim retains the backing of Man United board after an extensive search to appoint Amorim. He remains the right appointment for the board. So yeah, but they're all coming out and saying the same thing. He is backed. But is Amorim going to leave? That's the problem. Is Amorim going to leave himself? But this geezer, we know he's emotional. We know he's on a different thing. Luke Shaw's weak, bro. He's been weak, this geezer. I didn't even want him to play. I saw him at the final when he let Brendan Johnson score. I've never had trust in him since. He's a man you just play him or you bring him on. And I don't understand that about Amorim as well. We're chasing a goal. You're always changing defenders, bro. Every game, the man's changing defenders. You're taking off Lenny Euro. We've got no speed at the back. We got no speed, bro. If Lenny Euro was playing, maybe he's side to side with Haaland, and Haaland don't get that one-on-one. But, bro, you're taking my man off. We won't beat Brentford or any team in the Premier League. He's already stated countless times. It won't change. Therefore, it's going to be loss after loss. If we don't beat Brentford, he'll be in trouble. I'll tell you that now. Kobe played with Casemiro. Bruno pushed up to the left 10. Yeah. I need, bro, my man needs to just shut everyone up. And he's at a stage right now where it's so peak for him that even if he loses against a team that was supposed to lose, everyone's going to go mad anyway. Do you get it? Because, bro, everyone was saying we're going to get smoked. And I was like, no, we're not. I thought we're going to be 2-0 up by half time. Everyone's like, we're going to get smoked everywhere. Man City's going to win this. They have to. Pep. He's never lost 3 in a row. Blah, blah, blah. Bro, crazy, blood. And now we've been smoked. Back in the manager who can't win back-to-back and has 31 and 31. Ineos have lost the plot. Dorgu never shoot on target. Amorim out. It's going mad in here. MUTD was so tired. I said MUTD. I thought he said match of the day, blood. MUTD. He keeps defecting too much. Did you see that Onana was man of the match? I saw it. He can see the one goal, but he made a few saves and he got man of the match against Edison. It's crazy. And they still lost as well. And he still got man of the match. This is what happens. We've got a thing. Everyone that leaves just becomes a superstar straight away, innit? It seemed like another relegation battle. Ineos tenure highest actual sacks him. Their first season finished 15th. The season relegation form sacked Ten Hag. Placed when we are cooked. Højlund leaves and scores. Onana leaves and performs. Amorim will leave and cook. The club has terminal cancer. That cancer, yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. But my thing is just like anyone that leaves us and goes to a different thing, a different league, which is slower and everything, they'll cook. I've been saying this the longest. Rashford ain't cooking the way everyone thought he would. I thought he would cook. Do you understand? Aston Villa and Chelsea, when Rashford and Sancho went there, none of them cared that he left. But since he's gone over there, I thought he was going to be moving mad. I know he's got a few assists, but he hasn't moved madder than that. Do you know what I mean? He should have been moving a bit more madder. But we'll see, man. Let me show you some more news anyway. There's so much news. Like I said, there's some manager talks. The number one target to replace Amorim if he goes. Because Amorim could leave. It's Fabrizio. Amorim is convinced that the problem is the mentality of Manchester United and not the system. He's not going to change the system. We didn't need Fabrizio to tell us that. We already knew this because Amorim said it 100 times. He ain't changing the system for nothing. Ruben Amorim and the United hierarchy feel they are losing out on fine margins right now. So we're just losing by little margins, they're saying. It's not really going mad. We're not getting moved to... It could go either way any games. This is how Ineos are feeling about this situation. Patience is the key within the Man United. Ruben Amorim won't change his style and United have no plan or desire to change the head coach. However, all sides accept current woes cannot continue long term. So we know what's going on here. If he carries on losing, he's going to get sacked. But listen, if anyone actually thought Amorim would get sacked if we lost to Man City, you're not thinking right, bro. There's no way we lose. You get sacked after Man City. It's got to be a game that is crazy. When you look at everyone that's been sacked here, it's the games that they played before and then we lost. Look at Ten Hag. He got sacked after West Ham 2-1. Even though the penalty got overruled after, Ten Hag got sacked. Who else got sacked? What games? I remember Ollie got sacked after Watford. We lost 4-1 to Watford. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer sacked. It's mostly the games. But it wouldn't be Man City. I think they sack him. If we lose to Sunderland or something at home, we lose like 3-4-0. Ronaldo. You know Ronaldo when he takes off the armband and throws it and goes, that's what it will be. It's long. It's done. Like, you know what I mean? And like I'm saying to you, we got Chelsea now. Chelsea's another big game that we could win, we could lose. I don't think they sack him if he loses to Chelsea. But that's a big team back there. They're better in their development than us at the moment. If they lose, they won't look at it like that. It's going to be if we lose to a team that's unexpected, that we should be beaten easy, that's when you think he gets sacked. Ahmad barely crosses to the box. Same with Dog. Yeah, Ahmad always tries to take the player on. He's on this take-on thing or pass, cut back. You know what I'm saying? Bruno take a shot from outside the box. Ahmad don't do that. That's Mbumo. Mbumo's the man that does all the crosses. Ahmad needs to get that in his game and start crossing because Sesko was sitting there dying, bro. Sesko was getting nothing. Literally, bro. And they were just sitting on him. 3 defenders just on him. Crazy, bro. Since the hierarchy backs him, but do the players. Legend says Sesko was still waiting for his delivery at the Etihad. Yes, Met, you promised we're going to win. I did, bro. I thought we were going to be 2-0 up at half time. This City team, yeah, have looked dodgy to everyone. Brighton had chances. Wolves, Tottenham. Every team they played has made them look terrible. Even at certain times of that game, they were looking vulnerable still. They're just like sitting in their box. Even the whole Etihad was quiet. Bro, I thought we were going to win. I can't believe what happened. We made them look like they're back. They're going to think they're back after that now. They're talking about, our season starts here and all of that. It's crazy, bro. I'm sick of this. It's not the formation. I get it. Players are, but we can't keep dropping points every week and use players don't fit the system as an excuse. Time is short, change up. Exactly. He needs to adapt, man. My thing is adapt. You don't need to change your 3 at the back. Just adapt where you can switch certain things up. Yo, Lenny Euro, step into the midfield. Mazarawi, help out here. Do something different. That's all man saying, bro. Is this the good times? Look at our manager history. Moyes left and he's doing okay. Van Gaal not doing much. Jose sacked constantly. We hire dumb managers. We have hired managers that's been winners though, man. That's won stuff. So I don't know about damn managers, but I know what you're saying. Imagine the hair that fan has. Oh, it's crazy. Man said 4 games, innit? He's not going to think. Taxi for Amoring. Let me show you some more news and I'll get into the rest of the news. I'll take a few more of these comments. Rashford just got an assist. He's doing better than he did at United. At least Bruno should have tracked back for Foden. Go, yeah, exactly. I saw that. He didn't track back at all. I saw the videos. They all started to say United's curse. It's got nothing to do with the league, bro. Onana could have gone to Brentford and would have smashed it. Højlund could have gone to Sunderland and would have scored goals. Nah, man. I don't think it's that, man. You can't say that, man. It's not. It's the league, bro. Man are going to worse leagues and just hitting the ground running, and we're going to use it against United. Come on, bro. Sancho and Rashford left us, went to Villa and Chelsea and done nothing. Villa was not crying that Rashford never signed for 40 million. They didn't care. Sancho, no one cried that Chelsea didn't sign him for 25 million. You didn't see no outrage, no petitions, nothing. They didn't care, bro. In the Prem, they didn't smash it. They didn't hit the ground and go mad. Do you know what I'm saying? So when they've gone to these other leagues now, they're doing their thing. Højlund was struggling with everyone. He's gone to Napoli. It's a bit different. Italian league's one of the slowest leagues, by the way. They've got 38-year-old defenders. Cellini, Bonici, like they got defenders that stay there till like they're like 39 and like they're on a different thing. They don't go Saudi. They stay there. So I hear it, bro. United are definitely cursed in some sort. But let's not say that every single person that leaves us smashes it. If Onana went to Brentford, they would not have the saves that Kelly was making. Cole Palmer and that, one-on-one with the keeper. You think Onana saving all of that? Come on, man. Come on, bro. Let's not say that. If Onana went to Brentford, bro, they lose that game against Chelsea. Easy. Worst record since World War II. How can the players be confident if the very platform they use is getting better at the system? Yeah, the system. Oh, the players. Getting the best out of the players. Yes, United are finished. We are a brand that mercenaries and never play a team. We are in our AC Milan. Yeah, AC Milan, pony. Exactly. I'm with you. Totally agree. United to our die. Try a decade. All right, cool. Let me show you this manager stuff now. We got some talks about a new manager and blah, blah, blah. Basically, if Ruben Amorim leaves, and I've showed you lot already, I'm going to summarize in a minute anyway. Don't worry. But look at this. Look at this that's come out. Bam. Because you don't know me, I don't do no clickbait. Look at this, guys. 7 hours ago, we got Give Me Sport. I ain't clicked onto it to see who it's even come from. But Unai Emery is a top target for Manchester United should they make a change of manager. Unai Emery, bro. If you said this probably a year ago, maybe everyone would be gassed. Yeah, you know what? Unai Emery, that makes a bit of sense. He's a good manager, bro. Unai Emery has been having a shocker this season, bro. Shocker. Like, what are we doing here? Like, are we being serious? This geezer hasn't even scored a goal. What are we doing here, bro? Aston Villa have not even scored a goal in this, like 4 games. Like, what are we saying here? Are we sitting there? Are we going to say that if Unai Emery was at Man United, he'd be getting better at the squad or something? Then what are we doing? Unai Emery to take over at Man United. Give me Areola or something, or Glasner that's won a trophy or something. Unai Emery is failing, brother. The geezer, and they haven't even looked like scoring a goal. Forget the fact that they haven't scored a goal. They haven't even looked like scoring a goal. Everton battered them up. Crystal Palace battered them up at home. Who else did they play? Who did they play? Let me show you lot. They drew 0-0 with Newcastle in the first game. Then they lost 1-0 to Brentford. Then they lost Crystal Palace 3-0, got battered. And then now they lost to Everton. And Everton was all over them that game, bro. All over them. Literally. Let me show you the stats in that. They were all, look at that, 20 shots. 3 big chances, Everton, against Fing. Martinez, what was he, the man of the match? Stellar performance. Was Martinez the man of the match because he had to make that much saves? There you go. There you go. Look at that. Martinez was the man of the match against Everton. That's how much saves the geezer had to make. They've been struggling, bro. They've been struggling. Yeah, I don't want to see this guy next to my club. Look at this geezer. Look at the expected goals. They don't even look like scoring. 20 shots to 7, battered. They're lucky that Everton never scored. So I don't want Unai Emery nowhere near this squad. I don't know what's happening with this geezer. He bottled the Champions League last season, Europa, whatever it was. He was close to getting the Champions League. He not only lost to us, but I think they lost a few games coming up to that. You lot let me know what you lot think about this. But bro, I don't want Unai Emery here, bro. I know, like, man's talking about Ruben out and all that, but come on. Unai Emery, forget about him. The club needed open heart surgery and Ineos opted for plastic surgery. I said from day one, you cannot use one dead formation in the Premier League, easy to play against. Let's get Luis Enrique as a coach. Yeah, you're trolling. Man's going to leave PSG to come to Man United, and he just won the Champions League with them. By the time Bruno, and the Super Cup, by the time Bruno would have been retired, even Lean would be 30, 32. Can see Mourinho back in the lobby. Mourinho's in the thing right now. Portugal. A few of my team are over there in Portugal. If we are making, there's going to be a game today, the Legends game. You're not going to see it. I'm going to pull it up. What did I say? If we're making City look good, but we can't even try for a draw, Ruben can walk his ass back to Sporting. Haaland is in massive form, and Foden coming back kind of made them into a dangerous team again. I know, man, but Foden ain't scored in so long. He's been so dead. This is what I'm saying. Ahmad body never work. We were lucky to win against Burnley. Lucky. Top 8 is a dream now. The things is we had Rashford. Do you think Liverpool were lucky, the Basses? Do you think Liverpool were lucky yesterday to win against Burnley? The things is when we had Rashford, Sancho, ironically, we didn't finish 15th. Think about it. Yeah, but we was playing with Eric Ten Hag, though. That's a whole different manager. Do you understand? And he left halfway that season that we finished 15th. Amorim is just not the guy. I'm not a fan of them, but when they play consistently, we finish lower. Metch fans are seriously losing patience with this manager's going to sack himself. You can't dress it up. We won't beat Chelsea with his team. It's poor. Bruv, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going to happen with Chelsea, man, but I just don't know, man. I don't know. Do you understand? And that's what I said. Everyone's losing patience. And he must know that as a manager. You just got to win some games. You got to get some results. You get some results, everyone's back in for you. Do you know what I'm saying? You get yourself some time, it's cool. But I feel like Man United is such a big club. The club is so massive, yeah, that it doesn't matter. We can win 4 games in a row. If he loses one, everyone's going to go mad anyway. So it doesn't matter anyway. Do you know what I'm saying to you? You might as well just go then. There's no point. Because we can win our next 4 games. Let's just say we did, hypothetically. We beat, who we got? Let me show you that again. Who we got again? We got Chelsea. Then we got Sunderland. Who we got next after that? Chelsea, Sunderland, Brentford, I think it was. No, we got Brentford, then Sunderland. So hypothetically, say we won our next 4 games. Bro, I mean, and then we lost to Liverpool. Yeah, look at this, look. So if we won against Brentford, won against Sunderland, Chelsea, Brentford, and Sunderland. Say we won all 3 of them games, got 9 points, we're 4th in the league or something, and then we lost against Liverpool. Everyone's still going to say the same thing. Get out my club. So you can't win anyway. It doesn't really matter. If we win them 3 games, our next 3 games, and then we lose to Liverpool, everyone's going to be back in here saying the same things. Get this geezer at my club. He doesn't win regardless. So the only thing he can do is just keep winning, win as much games as you can, and get some pressure off you, where the media's not on you. The fans might be on you, that's cool, but it's the media. When the media's on you and they're going mad every day, that's when it's just getting into people's heads. People are listening to TalkSport. People are listening to ESPN. All of that. That's when it gets mad for him. So I think if we win our next 3 games impressively, convincingly as well, we batter teams. We go out there 4-1 Brentford, beat Chelsea 2-1, Sunderland, Old Trafford 3-0. But he loses to Liverpool. Are we sitting here and saying that he's still going to get people onto him? But it is what it is. He needs to get some results. And them 3 wins would get us in the top 4, top 5 right now. We'll be around it. Do you understand? And then before you know it, what's that? That's the 19th of October. Let's just say we did lose to Liverpool. Then we got Brighton, Forest, and Tottenham. And then we're going into like the Christmas times of things. Do you know what I'm saying? Who we playing at? Remember, Christmas it only gets worse because of AFCON. Remember, we got AFCON starting on the 20th of December here, and then it ends on the 20th, which is Arsenal Man City territory. So Mbumo, Ahmad. If we're playing like this now, imagine without Mbumo and Ahmad. This is the teams this is the games they'll miss. Newcastle at home, Aston Villa, Wolves, Leeds, Burnley. Not the worst games to miss, but then this is what I'm saying. If they make the final Cameroon, he misses the Man City game at home and maybe even Arsenal. So that's what we're dealing with. That's what's going on. If we lose another 10 games, top 8 will be hard to get, but we just started the league. Garnacho did not track back. That cost Chelsea 2 points. Not looking good though, Charlie. Why does Glasner 3-4-3 or Leverkusen's work? Because they have players who can play that way. We do not. Ruben will not get a full rebuild unless it's unballistic. And remember, we're Man United, mate. People don't get their time here. You can go out there and lose. Crystal Palace lost, I think, 10 games in a row once. No one would even spoke about it. This is what happens when you're Crystal Palace and Aston Villa and all this stuff. 4 games and you ain't even scored a goal. No one ain't talking about it, bro. Do you get it? But when you're at Man United, you have to perform now. Do you understand? I remember Glasner. He lost about 7 games in a row. It was going mad for him. It was dark at one stage last season. But now he's the best guy since sliced bread. Glasner, go and get him. He's won a trophy. This is what happens, bro. People they've got short-term memory. You know what I'm trying to say to you? So if I'm me personally, if we let my man go, Ruben, go and get me Iriola. I want Iriola, bro. That's the only one I want. Iriola. Because he's lost so much players and he's still making it happen with his squad. No one has done that, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's lost all of his main guys. Yeah, Palace have lost Eze, that's it. Bro, this guy has lost all of his teammates. Look at this geezer. Look at Iriola, what he's doing. Look at this team in front of you. Is this team better than ours? Tavernier in the 10. I hate this guy. I think he's terrible. Scott and Adams, Brooks. Come on, bro. This team is not better than ours, bro. Who are these guys in defense? Who the hell is Hill? This team is not better than Man United's team, bro. We have this set up. Euro, Delit, Dorgu, Dallo, or whoever. Ahmad, Mbumo, Cunha, or whoever. You know what I'm trying to say? Blood, we're cooking, bro. And then you got Colby and Ugarte in the 10. Get me Iriola, brother. 4th in the table. He only lost to Liverpool, which they came back 2-2, and then it just went mad for them. He beat Wolverhampton, beat Tottenham, and now they just beat Brighton. And he's lost so much players. Let's look at their transfers, how much players they've lost, bro. Look at who he's lost. It's not showing who they've lost. It's just showing who they've bought. Bro, they've lost a lot of players out. Look at who they've lost, bro. Billing's gone. These guys are kind of reliable. Look at this. Sinistera's gone. He's the player good. Atara's gone to Brentford. Zabani's a good player for them. He was a defender. Zabani. Neto, the keeper. He's gone. Kirkes is gone. Max Aarons. He didn't really play. Jaden Anthony. He's gone to Burnley. Bro, they've lost a lot of players. Hoyson. Philip Billings gone to Napoli to loan. They've lost so much players, and the man is still got them cooking. That's what you call a manager. Don't go and get me this bozo, bro. This guy here, bruv. Man ain't won nothing with him. Man bottled top 4 in the last few games of the season, and now man's telling man that he is the top target for Man United. What are we doing here, brother? Emery, I will take. Nah, bro. You got short-term memory, brother. This is what happens. We will say we'll take them, and then he'll come and he'll start doing the same shit he's doing here. Remember how we popped them about? The same system that we're dissing, that we're saying is not working, popped him about in the last game of the season, even before we got the goal. Remember how they were playing against us? Come on, man. We have players playing that position. Ain't nowhere 3-4-3 or 4-3-3 will work. Palace manager is top of United's list. Where's that, Stephen? I've seen little reports ages ago, but now we're saying this. This is today's news. Where is Palace's manager? This is today's news, bro. Let me put the screen closer. 9:58, September the 15th. I can't see nothing about Glasner. It's Unai Emery, apparently. You know what I'm saying? And this is from Gimme Sport. Gimme Sport quote a lot of people. So sometimes they get it wrong. They just quote some idiots from Spain or something. Or sometimes they'll quote Fabrizio or Ben Jacobs and say, Ben Jacobs is saying, da-da-da, and they'll just put it down as Gimme Sport. That's what happened. Yeah, man. I don't want Emery. That's what I'm saying to you. I don't mind. If we change the manager or whatever, don't bring me Emery, bro. We did have the hardest start of any team in the league. I thought we'll just have 4 points after we played Chelsea. It looks like I'll be correct there, sadly. What happened? Thought you guys were beating City. Yeah, man. I thought we was, man. I thought we was still, but we didn't, innit? That's what happened. You know what I mean? It didn't happen, man. What about Hurstler? Nah, I don't want these guys. These guys are just like, they look good for their squads. I don't want Hurstler, bro. Give me Iriola, bro. A man that's been doing it. This is his second season now. And he's lost all these players. He's playing with bozos, bro. I just showed you the team. This guy is playing with bozos. And he's got them moving proper. That's what I want, bro. A man that plays with bozos and he's got them moving proper. He's got no stars in the team. Amoring had Gyökeres and all these guys. This guy's got Evan Nilsson. Man talking about Evan Nilsson to bring him to United. What are we doing here? This is what I'm saying to you. Like, come on, man. I'm more into Conte. He's the attitude of a winner. See the guys you lot are talking about, though? We got to be realistic, guys. This is what I'm trying to do. I try to be realistic. That's why I'm saying Iriola. If I was to say my dream manager, I'll be talking about Nagelsmann and Zidane and all that. But that's never going to happen. So I'm being realistic. When you be realistic, Iriola, Glasner, they make sense. You know what I'm saying? Except Conte, Spurs run. We cannot forget that cough. There's only one manager who could fix the club. He will never come to United now. Conte. He needs to let go of the Bruno. Yeah, he loves Bruno, man. The Obrigado thing is mad. You know the Obrigado thing. Big up this channel. Big up yourself, Abdullah, man. Hello, everyone. Big up yourself, Kai. We were saved by the penalty. What penalty? Well, you're a Liverpool. Oh, yeah, you're a Liverpool supporter. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you got to look at that. We should have been about 4-0 up against Burnley in the first half. That's how good we played against them, but we just bottled it second half, and then we scored a last-minute goal. Liverpool didn't even look like scoring, but they score a last-minute winner. Oh, and it's slot time. They're the best team since sliced bread. The narrative's mad. The pressure's too mad at Man United. This is what I'm saying to you. There are no easy games anymore. Any of these teams can roll up and smash us. Now play the rest of the games like your life depends on it. Exactly. It's true. I'd rather be playing Mourinho Haram football than Amoring's whack. Bro, you see me? Don't matter win or lose, show that never give up spirit. You see me? I just want to win games, bro. I don't care if we win every game in the last minute, in the last 5 minutes, and we're just like, you see people get onto Arsenal, Arteta and that. He's playing this risk adverse, blah, blah, blah. Bro, they're winning games in the end. I just want to win games, bro. Look at the table, brother. I just want to be in the top half of the table. Get some W's, bro. See how Liverpool's got 4 W's, bro? It's green. I don't want to be coming here and looking at our sheet and it's red, gray. I want it to be green only. Only green, bro. Or give me a few greens at least. Give me 3 greens and a grey or something. Do you understand? Like this. Give me a few greens at least and a grey. But, bro, it can't be L's on L's. Look at Wolverhampton. They're doomed. Coach win percentage. When have they started this? Coach win percentage per game. Oh my God, they're going to cook Amorim, isn't it? When did this start? Coach win percentage. 1920, 24, 20. Why they got Tyndall in there? Oh, championship. Look, Iriola's bossing this. 75%. Oh, this is now. Okay. Oh, that's Bournemouth. Duh. I was thinking, why are they bringing this up for? But this is Bournemouth's coach win percentage. Let me go to Man United and see what's going on there. They're going to cook Amorim. All right, Amorim's going to get cooked in there. Amorim's going to get cooked. Because I'm on Bournemouth, it's showing me the Bournemouth coaches and their win percentage, innit? That's what it's doing. Let me show you that Man United's one now. Oh, my days. Look. Sosa, 20, 42, 50, 42, 61, Ten Hag, 47, then 33. And then this is going to be Ruud van Nistelrooy. Why can't I keep going? It stops here. But obviously you can see it's Ruud van Nistelrooy here. Amorim one must be low, boy. Can I not click onto it or something? Joke thing, man. This is what's going on, bro. We're getting cooked everywhere. Left, right, and centre is just negative. It's madness. Let me get a few more of these. Yeah, I don't want no Herschel or none of these guys, man. Give me Areola. If we're sacking him, give me Areola. I don't want to see Emery. I don't want to see no bozos, bro. Man that are having it rough in their own place. He's having it rough in his own team. Areola's got a pony Bournemouth team. They've lost loads of players. Both of their centre-backs, Hoyson and Zabani, whatever his name is. They've lost a few players and they're still doing their thing. And he's making Semenyo move mad. Semenyo's moving crazy. No, Mbeumo will struggle for goals. Exactly, bro. Without Mbeumo, we're going to be finished in AFCON. Newcastle is a derby day. United, we definitely need a traditional winger as background. Yeah. If we go back to a 4, we got no wingers in the team. Apart from Mbeumo and maybe Ahmad. Against big team, we should pack the bus and counter-attack. That's what we try to do. We try to do like a mid-block. We do not find replacements for Maguire and Shaw. Maguire leaves for free next season. Emery literally changed Villa for the better. He's a Europa League specialist. He never finished below 10th. Exactly. But, bro, what are we doing here? We get onto Arteta for not winning the league, and now we're talking about like a manager that hasn't finished below 10th. Is that going to be our threshold then? When he comes, we're going to sit here and say he's never finished below 10th. He's a Europa League specialist. So let's go in the Europa League. We might win that. But apart from that, we might not finish. He's never challenged for the league, brother. I'm not saying that Areola has, but you can see the improvement in Areola with a rubbish team. This geezer, he's having it rough, bro. He had it rough last season where he bottled it at the end to get himself Champions League. And he's having it rough this season. The man ain't even scored a goal. What are you coaching, brother? He didn't even take none of his signings off the bench. His signings, all of his new signings, he didn't even take them off the bench, bro, against Everton. They were getting battered that much. Bro, look at this, guys. You lot think this is a joke. Look at this team. This is them against Everton. They were getting moved to so much, he couldn't even take off any of his signings off the bench. He said, yeah, it's long. There's no point. Let me show you the Sancho and that. You think they got to play? Look at this. Look at the people that came on. Lindelof came on with 7 minutes. Harvey Elliott, 71. Gussard, 43. Sancho didn't even get to go on. What's going on? Sancho's meant to go there and save you and all this stuff. You're not even bringing him on. They were getting moved to. Look at the ratings. Everton was on to them, bro. I watched the game. Everton was all over them. Martinez had so much saves to make. That's why they stayed in that game. Crazy, man. Crazy. And that makes me think now we should have got Martinez. Even though I'm a big advocate for Lamens. And I still want Lamens to come and show. But watching Martinez go out there and move mad, and then watching Donnarumma, what he done yesterday, it's like, fucking hell, man. You need a steady keeper, man. Donnarumma just boots the ball as well. They don't even care about this playing at the back thing. Just boot the ball and make saves, mate. And he's making saves. Big up, bro. I'm new to you. I'm a Man United fan. Ruben going to Benfica, bro. Now, I'll show you the stuff about Ruben and Benfica in a second. Don't worry. You know me. I don't do no clickbait. Go to Zavi. It's my feeling. Jose comes back. It's my feeling. Nah, no way, man. No, not Liverpool. The match at Burnley. Man United should go back to Ruben Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy that broke the record for Leicester, the most lost games in the Prem. Yeah, it's crazy. Oliver Glasner would be good for Man United, bro. Would you take him? I wouldn't mind him. I wouldn't mind Glasner, but I would want Iriola, and that's just me knowing that they're the two realistic ones that can happen. If I wanted my dream targets, it'll be Zidane, Nagelsmann, and that. You know what I'm saying? Our players should track back. It's the best way to defend. We are utter shit, Mitch. We need some change. Said it before. The lineup would tell me what I need to know about Amoring, and I was Amoring out before the kickoff. It's not a system problem. It's the decision within the system that kills him. I think Mayu was the best player, man. Mayu needs to start starting, man. Look at Emery's win percentage. Bro, what happened last season? His win percentage weren't all that at the end of the season. I can't tell you that. Emery ain't it. His juice is done. That's what I'm saying, man. Forget about AFCON. Now we are truly cooked. Oh, I forget about AFCON. I'm about to say, what do you mean forget about AFCON? But yeah, no, I hear you. Yeah, bro, when Mboum and Ahmad go, before playing like this now, when Mboum and Ahmad go, forget about it, mate. We're in more trouble. Well, we could try and win a few games. Our midfield gets cooked every time. Emery is 10 times better than Amoring. Bro, I'm not comparing Emery to Amoring. I'm comparing the next best thing. We get Emery right now, anyone is better than Amoring. Eddie Howe, fucking whoever you want to think of is better than Amoring. Right this second. The win rate will tell you any manager is better than Amoring. Probably, Graham Potter ain't better than Amoring. No way. His win percentage is pony. But you get what I'm trying to say with this. Every manager you can put in there and say, I'm not trying to get the manager that's better than Amoring. I want a manager that's going to take us to the next level. What is the point in getting a manager just to do the same thing next year? Do you know what I'm trying to say to you, lot? Lindelof is weak. Yeah, he's terrible. I wouldn't be worried if we're winning games. So for those that just come in and they're thinking, why are we talking about Emery? Like, what's going on with this guy? This is what's come out. Donna showed his class for money, 100%. Emery win percentage 2022, 23, 50%, 60%, 24, 25, 53%, 24, 25, 50%. He hasn't won a game. What are you talking about? Oh, we talk about beginning of the season and end the season then, surely. 24, 25, 53, 24, 25, 50. Bro, this is what I'm saying. We can do this. We can do this with every manager. We can basically do this with every manager in the Prem, and they're going to have a better one than Amoring. But if you look at what Emery done in the last bit of that season, last season, he was trash. Even when they rocked up at Old Trafford, we were onto them. You know what I'm trying to say to you? We were really onto them. Like, they were paying trash. And this season, they haven't even looked like scoring a goal. Never mind scoring a goal. They haven't even looked like scoring a goal. That's the problem. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Let me show you that, bro. Because you don't think I'm just gemming it. Look at this. Let me show you what happened. Crystal Palace have always got their number, though. Crystal Palace have always got Emery's number. If you look at it, look, this is last season in the FA Cup. Remember in the semi-finals, Crystal Palace beat them 3-0 and then went on to beat City in the final and then won it, yeah? Cool. And then look, they lost to us where we beat them, where we should have beat them convincingly in the first half. We had bare shots, etc. They lost to Warsaw after, Hansa Rostock, etc. Whatever, cool, no problem. That's pre-season, innit? It's cool. Due to Frankfurt, blah, blah, blah. Won a few games, Lewis City, Nashville, some American teams, etc. Cool. This season, this is what they've been on. Newcastle first game, 0-0. Next game after that, Brentford, 1-0 loss. Crystal Palace battered them. It should have been about 4-5-0. 3-0. Everton, 20 shots on target. 0-0. They were lucky to get anything out of that game. Look at that. 20 shots, 3 big chances, 2. He's not been that guy, I'm trying to say. I'm not saying Emery's a dead guy, but I'm saying to take us to the next level, what is the point of us getting someone that's just better than Amoring? The bar's low, bro. The bar is so low, you can go and get anyone that's just better than Amoring. Do you know what I'm trying to say, bro? Yeah, it don't really matter, man. He ain't even starting Mayu, and he's our best midfielder. Yeah, Mayu played good when he came on yesterday. I can't lie. Definitely. I'm going to summarize what's going on. I'm going to get a few of these comments and summarize what's happened, all the news, etc. But let me get these last ones. Midfielder, Amoring cannot adapt at all. Yeah, this is what he's got to start doing. It's not about the system, bro. Just adapt, my brother, and you might last a bit. We got Chelsea next, then we got Brentford, and then we got Sunderland. You could get a few. You could get a 6. You have to get at least the 6 points out of that. Come on. Amorim is so bad. He took our best playmaker and plays him as a holding midfielder. Understand now. System can save us in Jan if we get someone new. We won't get a manager who can take us to the next level. We need a manager to stabilize this team and get them performing. Then get a manager who can progress us from there. We aren't a top 6 team anymore. We got outpossessed. How have you been, brother? Interning again. I don't even know what you're saying, brother Grant. You need to write that better, man. It don't make sense. How have you been, brother? In again. What does that mean? Mitch, what are your thoughts with the direction things are going? Bro, I don't know, man. It's just, it is what it is, man. I'm getting to a stage where it's like, I'm just accepting it now. It is what it is, bro. Like, I'm just watching the games, and it's just like, that's the first game that I watched out of all the games that there wasn't no excuses, like first half, etc. You see how all the other games we played Fulham, we should have been 3-0 up in the first half. Arsenal, we should have been beating them. We had loads of shots. Burnley, we should have been 5-0 up in the first half. All these teams that I've watched, apart from Grimsby, and that game was like, we had nothing. We literally had nothing until the 60th minute or something. That's when we started putting the pressure on them. And it was weird to watch it, like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. United is broken. No manager will succeed and win us the Premier League. We're Everton in disguise. It's madness, man. It's madness. So let me summarize what's happened, man. Let's happen. I hope we're not thinking this, guys. Anyway, Unai Emery is a top target for Man United. Should they make a change of manager? I told you lot. You know me. I don't do clickbait. If I pull it on the thumbnail, it's there. This is the report. It's from Gimme Sport. I don't know who's actually said it. If it's reliable or not. Gimme Sport. I know that they talk about a lot of people. So Ben Jacobs might go there and say something. It's going to be an article. Yeah. Ben Jacobs might go there and say this, and then they just put it down as Gimme Sport. And then you got to click onto it and look at the article. So it could be anyone. So that's the stuff about Unai Emery from Gimme Sport. Let me bookmark that. And then we've got this. This is the Benfica stuff that's happened an hour ago. Benfica delegation went to the Etihad to witness Derby demolition, with presidential hopeful ready to offer Amorim an escape from his Man United nightmare. So basically, when you go into the article, this is what's being said. Ruben Amorim could be offered an escape from Man United after being the leading candidate to become Benfica's next president. So basically, they're fighting right now to become the next president. He's ahead on the polls, this guy, and he's made it no secret that he wants to take Amorim back to Benfica. Amorim used to play for Benfica. So he wasn't managing there. He used to play for Benfica. He got a managing job in Sporting and made Sporting the next best thing. So this is what's going on. This geezer wants to win the poll and then take him back to Benfica. We've had the quotes from Fabrizio, from Amorim. He's not going to change his philosophy. I won't change. Ineos, no, he's not going to change. If he changes, you might as well get rid of him. That's what he's saying. United view progress is being made despite the results. The impact of injuries such as Cunha and Mount has also been noted. Man United's officials have reportedly stressed that they regard Amorim's appointment as a long-term project and nothing communicated after the aftermath. And then this is Fabrizio. He's just saying that he's still being back. At the moment, it keeps sending positive messages about Ruben Amorim. And they're saying, yo, he's still here. Unless he turns around and leaves himself, we're keeping him here. We're not going to be reactionary, etc. Despite the growing discontent, this is Sean Connolly, and he's saying that Ruben Amorim and Ineos believe they have been unfortunate in key moments this season. Like I said, a lot of the games, I've watched it, you've watched it. We could have been winning, or we lost the Arsenal game. Oh, we shouldn't have lost that. We had so much chances. Fulham, we should have been 3-0 up. Bruno penalty. Burnley, we had about 5 goals we should have scored. None of that happened yesterday. But I'm just saying, that's how they're looking at it. Everything could have went one way or another. Liverpool have been getting very lucky, scoring last-minute goals. That could have been us, but we've been the unlucky side. Yesterday, we got outplayed. Let's be real. But I'm just saying, that's how they're looking at it and saying they believe that have been unfortunate in key moments this season where things could have went either way. We missed, we hit the post a few times, or we da-da-da-da-da. That's how they're saying it. And then Samuel Locke come out and said, Ruben Amorim retains the support of Manchester United hierarchy. A source close to Amorim admits it is incredible that his position is not under genuine threat. Talksport, Alex Crook and that are saying the same thing. He is safe, basically. But like I said, look, another geezer, Rob Dorset's come out and said Ruben Amorim and the United hierarchy feel they are losing out on the fine margins right now. So they feel Amorim is building towards something. And with all the stats and the XG and all of that stuff, they feel that something is happening, but we're just missing out. We're just not having it our way at the moment. And he's a long-term thing. But Amorim's emotional, bro. He could turn around tomorrow and just quit. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? He could just quit himself. So I don't know, man. We'll see, man. We'll see what happens with all this stuff. That's more or less it. Can this guy go to Benfica if they come for him? Who knows? Is Unai Emery going to be our manager? If we do get rid of Amorim, I've seen some stuff about Glasner in the past. I've seen some stuff about Iriola, but that seems like people are just guessing. I'll be real. This seems like this is the latest to come out, and obviously it's easy to make a story. Let's be real, innit? That we've been sitting here and we've had a bad result. Of course, the manager's going to be under scrutiny, so it's easy to come out here and just make a quick story if you really want to. But then again, like I told you, lot early. Let me show you something. If Ruben was to leave, these reports came out before as well. So it wasn't just Unai Emery. Unai Emery is today's news. This is today. But this came out ages ago. Look at this. This is on the 29th of August. If Ineos was to replace him, the two of the names on the shortlist would be Glasner and Iriola. So that's the two names that was on the list. Age on the 28th May. So about 17 days ago, these are the two names that came out. And then today, you've seen the article I just showed you about Unai Emery. So I don't know, man. There's so much reports, but it's easy to make a story about Unai Emery already. So who knows? Who knows, man? Do you understand? So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. After international break, United after international break, we play Liverpool. That is another 5-0. When was the last 5-0? Liverpool 5-0 us in a minute. Just talked to my friend Portugal. It looks like it has legs that Benfica wants Ruben. Can we turn things around? He's a massive Benfica fan. Exactly. That's what I just said. He's a Benfica fan. He's never managed Benfica, but he's a Benfica fan. So that could be something. I want Luis Enrique from PSG. Never gonna happen, bro. Never. Man's talking about people that's playing for a team and they're playing in Champions League. It's never gonna happen, brother. He's a cup-winning manager. He ain't coming. Then he stick with Amorim. I think Amorim should take the job. It's a good escape to save his legacy. What was Baroda thinking getting Amorim? He plays a style that he needs the team rebuild and he won't adapt. To be honest, I'm tired of this manager. That's why every game I start to watch, I already know the outcome because the feelings are like last season. I hear you go out, man. I hear you lot. I can't dismiss what anyone's saying, man. Before, I used to think people are just overreacting. But, bro, I get it now, bro. Like, it's what it is, bro. He's got a bad win rate, and it don't seem like we're getting any better. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I understand it. But we'll see what happens, man. This is the news. Like I said, if Ineos can't buy two midfielders, Amorim's caught 3-year plan. If we fans, we have zero pain. Exactly. We think we're still Man United, big Man United, and we need to be winning now. It's never going to happen. The media's going to keep putting pressure. They hate Man United already. Fans want to get paid. This is what you've got to remember. Content creators got to be negative to get paid. That's where you bring more fans. Do you get what I'm going to say? When Arsenal lose, I go and check all of their content creators out. AFTV, all of them. I'm the first one there. When they win, I don't go nowhere near them. I don't want to watch nothing. They get no views from me, no views from probably you lot. That's how it goes. So, but I get it though. Like I said, now it's getting to a stage where people are genuinely angry. And I get that, man. And I respect it. So whatever happens, happens. But we'll see what happens, man. This geezer could turn around and go Benfica. He might drop it out. He's already showed he's emotional himself. So he might turn around and just go, you know what, man? I'm going to go to Benfica. Remember, this is my plan. This is my thing. Look at Wayne Rooney. Wayne Rooney's just come out just now and said some stuff. I don't know why or where he said it. But look, Wayne Rooney on Amoring Man United, nearly a year on, and it's less than 1 point a game. That's relegation form. We can't even see a pattern of play. Crazy. From the time we got Wayne Rooney that used to do Derby County and all these rubbish teams, it's crazy, bro. Bro, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. What's this now? Oh shit, look at this. Breaking news, my people, man. I told you lot, man. The metric community, man. This is what happens. Look at this, guys. Chris Wheeler just come with some breaking news. Is that Disco or Chris? Hold on. Disco mirrors come out. Ruben Amorim is losing the Man United dressing room. Some of Man United senior players have been left frustrated and confused by Amorim's refusal to change his tactics and system. Disco mirror. Disco mirror is okay, on and off. They're not the most reliable, but they're on and off. Sometimes they'll say certain things, okay? So Disco mirror, take it with a pinch of salt. But Chris Wheeler's coming. Look at this, guys. Chris Wheeler, bomber. Amorim latest. United back boss, but some players losing faith. Still uncomfortable in the 3-4-2-1 system. Amorim refusing to compromise. Full pre-season and 236 million spend. Not working. Bruno says he's old. Rooney. Man said Bruno. Who the hell is Bruno? Bruno. I might say Bruno without the B. Bruno. Rooney says his old club is going backwards. Chris Wheeler bomber. You know when these start coming out, yeah? This is when it's coming like the close to the end, you know? This is like the beginning of the end. When you get guys like Chris Wheeler and that dropping these type of things, it's the beginning of the end, bro. I'll tell you like that for free. And then look, this is the article broken down. I can't go into the article, so I'll show it to you here. Disco Mirror saying Amorim's rigid 3-4-3 formation and his refusal to adapt to any other setup is said to have caused a huge concern among key members of the squad. Some United players are said to feel Amorim is undermining them by repeatedly asking them to fit into a system they are not equipped to play. So they're not happy with that. A lot of them are not happy with it. Man United are backing Ruben Amorim for now. But players are losing confidence in his system amid growing crisis at Old Trafford. He retains the support of the club's hierarchy, but he's in danger of losing a section of the dressing room over his refusal of compromise. So that's Disco Mirror and Chris Wheeler. That's two different sources, guys, saying the same thing. Man United are losing. Oh, that's another source saying the same thing. The players are struggling to get grips with Amorim's style almost 11 months after he took over. And even one of these allies, captain Bruno Fernandes, believed to be unhappy operating in a deeper midfield role. United sources say it would be wrong to suggest that Amorim has lost the dressing room and insists he has still support within the squad. So what is really going on, man? What is going on? Bruno is unhappy playing in the deeper midfield role. He doesn't want to play there. What is going on? Oh my God, you know when this starts coming out, yeah, you know it's the beginning of the end. It's the beginning of the end, man. This is what happens, man. I'll tell you that now for free. They start getting all these little briefs out. When they put these briefs out, so that it becomes a bit normal so that you can accept it. So for example, for people that still back in Amorim, like you will sit there and say, you know what? They're losing him now. So they're the same as us. They're losing him. They don't understand it. So then when it carries on and then you see this stuff, you're going to think, yeah, even they're like us. They don't understand it either. Sack him. Easy. Crazy, man. Crazy. I have some connection agents. Amorim is really considering to leave for Venice, say Benfica. Add the media pressure too. Glasner is a back three manager. Why would we go for him? Man United need to ask Ferguson for the solution for why best players come in and can't perform in, but when they left, started playing well. I'm sure they asked Ferguson for solutions ages ago. Every single manager has had food with Ferguson. Every single manager that's come in has had food with Ferguson and they still can't get it going. So I don't know what's going on, mate. I don't think Ferguson can give them the trick, the whole formation. We as fans to understand this will be a long-term project. All them signings have to put us years back, and the debt the owners have put us in. The club is broken. The only way out of this is to back a manager. We've made good signings this summer. Don't get me wrong, but we don't have the players for the system. He's got to adapt. If he keeps going on like this, we won't progress and we'll be in relegation form. Either adapt or get sacked. Exactly. I'm with you. I think he needs to adapt, man. 100%. We said we got 2 people. Now Amorim will be under massive pressure. Exactly. 2 people in there at least backing Amorim. 3 people. I'm with the manager backing mentality. Her backline needs to be stronger. Bruno, Saudi Arabia is still open. Bruno's definitely going next year. I don't know about January. Definitely going next year. From fans step on players, players step on manager, nothing new. Yeah, but this is the reports, man. Disco Mirror and Chris Wheeler. And you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna come off stream, and then we're gonna have Samuel Lockhurst come and say stuff like this. We're gonna have another guy come out and say this. This is what happens. It all comes out one by one. Look, Disco Mirror. Ruben Amorim is losing the Man United dressing room. So he's come out with his thing in the mirror. Then we're gonna have Chris Wheeler. Then we're gonna have more people come out and say things. It always starts like this. Considering he said in interviews he would play whatever, no problem, whatever he said. Highly skeptical. Yeah, it's true. He did say that in his interview. And I can't see Bruno even complaining about it, though. That's one thing. Bruno Fernandes unhappy about playing. I don't think this is true, man. I think Bruno's a guy that he'll play anywhere. Do you know what I'm saying? He's one of them guys. But obviously, he'd probably rather be more up so he can create more chances. But he looks like a man that will play anywhere. And he came out yesterday in his interview and said, bro, I'll play. I don't mind playing wherever. I don't know, man. So it's gone mad, man. So this is what's happened now. Let me show you if there's any more news. I don't think anything else has come out in the last sec. It's gone mad, man. Negative central. Remember, if we won that game, you think they would have said that? This was earlier in the game. What are they showing us? By in there. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. That was scary. Oh, my gosh. This geezer is scary, bro. That touch was mad. Look at this touch. Oh, my God. That was scary, you know. Fuck, you know. Even him picking it up. Look. That could have been an indirect. That could have been an indirect free kick. Scary, bro. Scary, man. It's scary, man. He's trying to win the election. Safe. I think this club is living too much in the past. It's always talking about what it was and how good it was, how bad it was last year, how bad it was 2 years ago, whatever. We need to look at the present and we need to look at what we can do now. We can change, we can make a difference, but because looking back is not going to change anything. And that's what everyone's doing. We keep comparing everything, but it's Man United. And because it's Man United, it's going to keep being big. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? That's what's going on. But 100%, we're not the same team. How true is it that Liverpool trying to hijack our Belieber deal? I ain't heard nothing about that, mate. Not one word. It sounded like Chris Wheeler tracked back on those losing the dressing room part. Pro footballers should be able to play any system. Exactly. They go to international and they play that system for a week or two. They change into a system. Do you know how much players are going to the Germany team? Kai Havertz and all of these guys are going to the Germany team and playing free at the back. Man's playing wing backs and that. You got Kai Havertz and these guys. All these guys, bro. Some people are changing their system. So it is what it is, man. It's a weird one, man. It's a weird one. It doesn't make sense, though. Last time we faced them at Etihad, we weren't bad. How we got worse since newer signings. Haaland touched the ball. Yeah, for real. But sometimes the ref don't see it and they just go mad. You know how it goes. I think Bayern there also wants to escape so he can be called world-class player. United are holding him back. Ruben, do us a favour, go to Benfica. Lamens was also awful idea, especially for our situation we're in right now. We don't want a young prospect keeper. We should have 1,000% got Donnarumma. Now, Donnarumma is too much. You mean Martinez? We should have got Martinez. Actually, Bruno was 100% right there. People live on United used to do is 14 years since. Exactly. We're not the same. People say we're Man United. We're not the same team, bro. Let us just build, but we're never. The media loves us too much where they have to eat. And we've got the biggest fan base. So you know what it is. So it is what it is, man. Lamens would have done better than Bayern there. We say that now, but it's hypothetically. We don't know. We ain't even seen Lamens play. Let's be real. So it could have went either way. Lamens could have come and done a whole different stinker. And then we said, oh, look, he's worse than Onana. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. These are the things that just happen, man. Every minute it just changes. So this is the same thing. Chris Wheeler is just all in one. He's losing the support, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, man. We'll see, man. Despite the growing discontent, fractured Man United. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. So that's what's happened, my guys, man. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see if there's anything true in any of these. Is Ruben going to walk? Is he going to go out there and fight? Is this Benfica stuff? Anything mad? Is the delegation going to happen? Where he turns around and goes to his favourite club? Because he supports Benfica from young. He played for them. Does he go and manage them and take them back to the top? A team that he managed? Do you understand? Or does Unai Emery become the the Manchester United manager if Amorim talks about leaving. I don't want Emery to go nowhere near this club. Nowhere near this club. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't want Emery. Bring us Areola, if anything. But hopefully we can turn this stuff around. Like I've said to you lot, our next 3 games, I reckon we can win the next 3 games. I'll be real with you lot. I reckon we can win the next 3 games. Obviously, I thought we was going to win. I thought we was going to beat with City, and we never. But our next 3 games, I reckon we should be able to win it. We got Chelsea next. 3 days after, they travel all the way to Germany and face Bayern Munich. That's our next game on Wednesday. Sorry, Wednesdays when they play. So they play on Wednesday, and then they play us at 5:30 on Saturday. So they've got 2 days rest, and then they face us. And then after Chelsea, we've got Brentford, I think it is. We've got Brentford, and then we've got Sunderland. So I reckon we could win these 3 games, man. We win these 3 games, you get the heat off you, Amoring. It's cool. We're in the top 5 now. We're chilling over there. Liverpool could go either way. Then we got Brighton at home. Come on, man. You need to start now. We have to go now. We can't lose to Chelsea now and then try and think. So we'll see what happens, my people, man. I'll let you lot go. Love for everyone that's been in. If you ain't smashed the like, make sure you smash the likes, my peoples, man. The likes are not making no sense. Come on, my people. Smash the likes. I appreciate everyone that's been inside. Love.
Got some celebs, pull up local. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They don't feed, they on repeat, they like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. Photo now. For now, I'm local. For now, preserve the beat, I'm more loud. I said I'm more loud. I'm more loud.